used to be the heart of the city. There was a stadium outside where adults would train and children would come to play.
We came every week when we were little. We ran 100 metres.
I
always won.
You did not. I beat you once.
You tripped me up!
Didn't. I came second once, and I got cheered. I never knew you did that well.
You just had a growth spurt.
You felt amazing.
I always lost. I've never been a runner.
You had other talents. You played music.
Yeah, I played music. Played music with Antigone. It used to be the heart of the city. Stadium outside, music room inside. A great hall where the people would gather to hear poems and choirs and plays. The children came on weekends and learnt to make music. I learnt the flute.
I learned the lyre. I learned quarter, piano, albus, harp. I tried the violin, but I was useless.
You were awful, the screeching. I'll never forget.
I tried my best.
Should have stuck to the running.
I always won the 100 metres. It used to be the heart of the city. Then the new king took it away. He turned the choir into an army. He needed a space for his army to train. He took my recorder and gave me a sword.
He gave me a spear.
A shield,
A gun.
a bow and arrow, a hand grenade.
I rode a chariot.
I drove a tank.
I ran back and forth between camps. The messenger.
You were always the fastest runner.
I always won 100 metres.
It used to be the heart of the city, but the new king had no use for music. He needed a space to try the dissidents, a room with locks to hold enemies and states. The music room became a cell, and we never went back. It used to be the heart of the city. Now the city is afraid of this place.
Just sitting outside, it gives me creeps.
Not the same anymore.
Not like before, when we were kids.
Feels like another world. How much longer?
Can't be long now.
Isn't that a week ago?
Poor Antigone.
Keep your voice down. You don't know who's listening.
There's no one around.
Don't take any chances. She's an enemy of the state.
Let me explain. We've just had a war.
Cheerful.
It's true.
We know. Tiresias speaks the truth.
As best I can, I do.
I just don't see why you have to bring up the war. The war is over.
Perhaps for you and I. I don't think it's over for the girl inside.
Her family, her war.
The young king had some personal issues, had to be very sad. Oh, and there was a plague, a massive plague. More on that later though. For now, just remember his two sons took over.
Polynices and Eteocles.
Correct.
Polynices king 1 year, Eteocles the next.
Brotherly harmony.
Mutual respect. Oh, very funny. The boys couldn't share. Went to war. Polynices was king at the time, so Eteocles attacked Thebes. They killed each other in battlements. Now we have a new king.
Creon. Their uncle.
Oh, he's
Absolutely.
really
Actually like him.
First act as king and edicts on pain of death. Polynices attacked the city, so he died a traitor. Creon ordered the traitor be left unburied, unmourned.
Unwell.
Eteocles was buried a national hero. Polynices was left out to rot. The city was afraid to defy the king's orders. All in the city except one.
His sister.
Antigone. She's trouble if you ask me.
Her family.
He was a traitor.
He was her
She had
brother.
to bury him.
Doesn't make it right.
Personal.
Family. She buried a traitor.
She wasn't his only family. The other one left him.
The other one.
The sister, the little one. Is
I
me.
always forget about her. Like, she never broke the law.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't have done it if I were her.
I would.
You don't know that.
I do. How can you know until it happens to you?
Antigone was wrong.
Antigone was right. Creon was wrong.
For the last time, keep your voices down. That man has spies everywhere.
He's the king. Don't question the king.
Sure.
Long live the king.
That's better.
There you have it. The girl is accused of defying the law. Her trial will change this city, for better or worse.
We've waited for days.
I just hope she's okay.
How much longer?
Soon. Be quiet now.
Why?
Because I'm a prophet and I say so. Take a seat. Be patient. It's almost over.
Can I see my sister?
Creon has forbidden it.
That never stopped me before.
Is that not why you're
Why
here?
are you here? Because Creon has ordered you to.
Yes.
So you've no thoughts of your own, or just no power to act on them?
Did it make you feel powerful, defying the law?
It might not have been lawful, but it was right.
The law is right.
The law is the law.
What are we without laws? Animals?
Closer to animals than we are to gods.
You defy them
Here
too?
you are. The same room as I am, because Creon has ordered it. What's the difference?
Right here, right now, in this room. What is the difference between you and me?
I am not a criminal.
Ooh, okay, so you think yourself better. You think yourself good, but all that means is that you're lawful. That you haven't broken any arbitrary rules. Please. Please.
She's my sister. Ismene is all I have left. I can't abandon her. I can't leave her alone too.
You should have thought of that. Just like your father.
He thought ahead, he tried, but it was all pointless. This was nice of them.
It's not there for you, it's just there.
If you say so. Oh, sorry, is this annoying? Is this annoying?
Stop it!
I'll take that as a yes then.
Why do you work for him?
I know he says he cares about me. I serve the people and all that shit. You know he's lying to you, don't you? Look at me. Look at my father.
The only person he cares about is himself.
How could you work for that?
People who weren't born into royalty have to have something called a job.
You mean defensive? Do you know it's immoral?
I worked for your father too. Was that immoral?
Things were different with him.
If you say so.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, pending death brings out the bitch in me, apparently.
Who taught you that?
My father.
You're good.
No, I'm mediocre. I stopped getting better after he died. I didn't want to get any better without him there to hear it. I only ever wanted to play the things that he had heard me play.
That makes sense.
Stupid.
You were grieving.
Not an excuse.
It makes
I
sense.
don't want my sister to put her life on hold when I die. I want her to grow up. Move on. Do you think I'm like him?
My father. I must have known.
Yes,
So,
a little.
Do you think I'm...
I mean, I knew him a little. You like music?
He's on the wrong side of history.
Sorry?
He's a metaphor.
A metaphor?
The Great Plague.
the sickness within reflects the sickness
Without, miraculously gone, now Oedipus is gone, as if people don't get sick or die anymore. All that shite Creon spouts about natural order, ooh, bringing the city back
back to the way it was, as if it were perfect and good before Oedipus came along. Everything all fine, great, nothing wrong, until the Corinthian
immigrant showed up, because he is a scapegoat.
So are you?
No, because he won't be able to use me this time.
That's the point.
There is no point. Not with your father. It all felt unavoidable, out of our hands.
Is that how it feels there? With me?
No, I don't think so. Your father didn't know what he was doing until it was too late. I think you know exactly what you're doing.
Good. It's funny.
That day with Oedipus, I hardly remember it. I was so young. But ever since, I've been obsessed with it. Not letting the same thing happen to me. Prophecies. Know yourself. Nothing saved on. It's all a trick. I couldn't let it get him like it got me. Creon won't be able to use me this time. If the city's still broken, if people are still dying, it's no one else's fault but his. Once he's killed me, people will see. I wish I could remember the whole thing better. I was so young. If I'd been older, maybe I could have helped him.
I don't think anyone could have done it.
You remember?
I can't forget.
Do you remember what he did, what he said?
Yes, but
What then?
it was like being in another world.
Tell me.
I don't know where to begin. The people came to him broken, desperate. People dying in their thousands. You probably won't remember the plague, but it was terrifying. People came to him broken, and he dropped everything to try and save them.
What did he do?
Spoke to them. Listen.
What did he say?
Oh, Tekna. Oh, Tekna, Kadmu. Tu, Palai, Nea, Trophy. Yes, that's it.
We were chanting,
Do you remember?
save our city!
Save Thebes.
We call on the gods, save our city, save Thebes!
And Oedipus addressed us all, so certain, hopeful.
He promised.
Apollo, Athena, Artemis, save our city! Dionysus, whose mother was a Theban daughter, save Thebes! Oedipus, save
Oh,
Thebes!
Tekna, Kadmu. Tu Palai Nea Trophy. Dinas mot hedras. Das de moi toas de te. Existe menoi. Polis tomo mentumia maton rene. Homo de paiano. De kaistan agmaton. Hago de kaion. Me paragelon tekna. Allon akuein autosod eleluta. Hopa cyclainos. Oedipus calomenos.
Allocratonon Oedipus corasemes. Polis gar hospircautos Esopas agar edis alevoi canacupis de cara. Buton etuc hoiate foinius alu. Tinus ament calutsin in carpos tonos. Tinus adagelais monomois. Toicos ite agonois punaicon in dopus toros theos. Skepsis elani loimus ectistus polin. Ufudum acadmeion melastaides tenagmos cagois brutis detai. Ito, Broton, Aristonortosus polin. Ite olibetin hostinun menhedege. Toter ecclesites parus profumias. Arcis desestes medamos mennemita. Stantis des orton, cae pisontis fusterion. Os udenis tin ute pulgos ute naus. Eremus andronmi cune cuntoneso.
O paides oectroi. Gnotamu agnotamoi. Proseltet himerontes eugaro et hoti. Noseite pantas cae nosuntes. Hos ego, hoc estin humon hostis ex isunese. Domengar mon algo seisen erhetai, monon katauto, puden allon, te deve psukhepoli, te kamekais mausteli. Hostu kupno geodonta mexegeirete, aliste polla men meda crusantade, pollas todos, el tonta frontitos planois. Hendeoskopon heuriskon, jasin monen, tautene praxa vain mai noikeus, reonta mauta gambron esta putica, e pempsa poi budoma. Hos puthoito tidron, et ifonon tenderu saimen poli. Aimeman summe kromenon plon, repeiti prase tu gare totos pera. Apesti pleutu tate kontos kronon. Otan hiketai tenikaut ego kakos. Medrona neie, pantosan veloiteos.
All'escalon su Thebes, poi de Tarsus, Creon ta prestecum ta se imagens moi. Alleca te sugar Ankara, polus te festot hetri pancarcu dafnes.
Anax, emuka deuma paimenoikeos, tin hemin hekistu femin feron.
Et tonde Christes presendonton colen, et toimos epen, et decais saikineso.
Espanta sauda, donde gar leon feroto bentos hekaites emes psuchespel.
Lugoimen hoi accusative opera, a nogen hemas voibos infanos, Anax. Maeas mucoras, holte pomenon fetoina antat, alaunin metane teston trefen. Hendrei luontas, ifrono parin luontas, hostot hemat kismodon polin.
Oiu garantus tendemen veituchen.
In hemin Anax, laia urpot hegemon gestes, ne prince tenda putenin polin.
Exoena kuono gare seidon kepo.
Tutu venotus nun epistalae sapos, tutautuantas cari tumori antinas.
Hoi deisi puges. Putod heuretesetai ichnos palaeudus sec marton aetias.
In tebe vascige, tu de zetumenon ekfugaete, tamelumenon.
Poterodon oikois, en agros olaios evese pallistotis in pepteifo.
Fioros pasifaskin, ek demon palin, prus oiken ugen niken, pasapistale.
Ud agelos tesudes un practon hodo. Catoid hototes ec maton echbesata.
Necusiga, plen heistis os fogo fungon, plen hen audon ek edos fresai.
Topoion, hengar pollan exeuro maten archen breken el laboimen el pidos.
Lestas efaski sultu contes umia romeketaimenin, ala sum pletigeron.
Posun hullestes, etim exun argoro, e praset entendes todan tol mesebe.
Kuntu doten, laiu dulla otos udes arogos en kakos segigneto.
Kakon de poion empodon, tu ranidos hutopesuses, erge tut exeidenai.
E poi collido sphinx tu prosposin scopen, metentas ames Stefane prosegeto.
Alex suparches, autisot egofana, e paxos garfoibus axios desu, prosutanontos estet epistrophen, ostendicos obseste came summachon, getedetimo punta tu teutama. Allos decadmu, laon hada troizeto, e pane mudrosontos, e gare eutucheis, sunto teu fanumeth, e peptocotes.
Oh, Dios, hadue pensati, tis potentas polycrusu, hudonos hablaas ebas, febas, ectetmai coberam frena, de mati halon, hayeye dalie payan. Amphi, soi hasdomenos timboi, en neion eperi telomenai sorais, halin, esanuses creos. Ei, hemoi, o cruceas non el pidos ambrote fama, hon polis anepipnos solutai nelegate gene glapros pedo. Fana tafora ketai anoitoi sendalocoi poliai terpi materes. Acam parabonion aloten aldan lucron ponon picteres episten accusil. Haian de lampes sonoessa te gecus hon malos, hon huper. O crucea fugate Dios, huopa pensum alcam, ton o tampo forum, astrapan prate nemon. O Zdeu pater, huposo fison, keramo ton crusom mitrante qui cresco. Haste ponum mongas, oinopa balcon, jubilon. Mai radon, hom solum pedes venai flegonta gla opi. Piuga piton, Apotimon in Theos Theon!
Theis. Hadai Theis. Tam ean telesepe kluon de gestai. Tenos tu peretein. Hostis potumon laionton labdaku. Katoiden andros ectinos dioreto. Tuton ke leo pantase mainen emoi. Keimen fobetai. Tu piklem pexelei. Auton katautu peisetaigar allomen asterges uden. Gesta peisin aspales. Edautis allon, oiden, exales tonos. Ton autogeira. Mesio pat. Togar kerdos delogoge, haris proskeisetai. Edausio peseste. Kaitis efilu deisas aposei. Tummos haututude. Hakton de drason tauta heklu enemoi. Ton andra paudo tuton hostis esti. Gestest hedego krate de kait pronus nemo. Met este gestai. Mette fosfoneintina. Metten theone paisi. Metten tumasi. Koinon poiestai. Mette gennibas nemei. Otheinda poikon pantas. Hosmios mattos tod heminontos. Hosto putikon manteon. Efasken artios emoi. Huminde tauta pantepis skeptotelei. Andros gapisto basileos tololotos. Alexet peuna. Nun depei kuro gego. Echon men archas. Hasekeinos echeprin. Echon dilectras kai gunai homosporon. Koinon, paido. Ekeinos koinan. Genos medustuxe. Enan ekpe fukota. Nun destu keino krate ennelat hetuche. Anhon egotar hospereitumos patros. Huper mahkumai kampipana pixomai. Zetontan autoheira to fonula vei. Kai tauta tois medrosi. Euchumai theus.
Anacti, ta foronte pistemai, valisto foibo tairisia.
Parhutisan scopuntadonax. Ec mafuis apestata. Taimen tergala copa kai palaia epe. Potelefis empefuken amphomono.
O pantano montiresia. Didactate arania tu caec tonostive. Polin men, e caime blepeis. Froneis tomo hoia nosso sunestin. Hosse prostaten sotera tonax. Mononex euriscomen.
Aphes ves oikos. Frastagatus on tesu cago dioiso et emoipite. Tantas galufne ego micotentaut. Me hossan sec feno caca.
Tifes. Xuneidos ufraseis allennois. Hemas pradune cae gata herai polin.
Ego te mauton utes alugno, titautalos eleges, ugaram puthio mu.
Uko kakon kakiste. Cae garan petrufusin sugorganeas exereis pote. Alhod atectos cateletetos fanei. Tisgarto iatalucan orgis deit epeklon. Hanon sutendatimas deis polin.
Hexegar alta, can ego siges nego. Uc ampera frasdeni. Prostad eteres domo di orgis hetis agriotate.
Caimen pareso gudon, hos orges echo, haper xuniem istigardo conemoi, caec sum puteusai. Turgon ergastai, hosan mechersi koinon, ed etuchanes blapot, turgon ansum tutenaimon.
Amethes, enepes eto carugmeti hopet proe pas emene, tos non prosautan met tuste.
Gestes annosio mia story. Sudatrios. Getat omnes diston hasoi udes tos uciton donedie ca.
Mias trefei prosnuptos, hoste metemi metallon, hostis fosora, blapsai potar.
Gase moira prosce.
Semu pase. Epe hicanos Apollon, hostet ec plaxa melei.
Creontos, es suta plexeremata,
Creon de soi pem hudan an autos sursoi.
epe, per epe, posum mantis esapes. Osucute rapsodos entaden huon, eudas ditoistas toisine criterion, caeco egainig buhitu piontos en andes dieped alla mantea sedeit, uta poionon, superfanes echon, utec theon tugnoton, allego malon, homeden eidos oidipus, e pausanim, gnome puresas, oinon maton, honde supeiras ecvalei, do contra nois, Aristáteles entos Creonte o espelas. Claion do peis moi kai sucos un teistade agelattese. Giron enai. Se hoia por froneis.
Kai tyrannies. Existotion tukun is antelexai. Tulegar kago krapo. Uga titsu tutulos. Alaloxia. Lego de pede kai tuflon monedisas. Sukade dorkas kulapes. Hine kako ut enthenaesis ut oikes meta. Aroisafone. Halaletas ectros on toisoistin autovete kapigesano kai sampiflex metros kai tusus patros. Bois tesses poios uk estalin mercuris kitairon ukis on ponos de ka. Alam de pletas katan ektribasate. Hastexi sosesoi te kai tois sois technois. Prestata kai greonta kai tumon soma popela kisde. Sucaris estem roton kakione tribesetai prete.
Et tauta detonecta prostutu Crean. Uke soletron, uke thasson, upalina pos absoros, postendicon apostrofeis ave, ugartis ed mora funeson, scholes anoicustus emus estelamen.
Hemes toioide fumen, hos men soido kemeroi gnustido hoese fuselem fromes.
O joisen, menontis de me quebroto,
Et hemera fusei se kai diacteri.
hos pantagana nicta casa felegeis.
Apemi toinon,
Comis deto deco paron sugem podonocleis, sunt heisan algunois pleon.
epon apem hon hunek, elpon utoson desas proseton ho pergoles. Lego desue, ton andra tupon, setis canacereson ton lion, putos estin enfades. Zeles logos metoikos, et hategeres manesetaite beas des hun sumpora. Fanesetaite paisi, hautos dunon adelphos hautos kai pater, kai caxes efugenaikosios kai phoneus, kai taution esologistu, calabis epsusmon fascie medin antice frone.
Andres politai, dain etekepus menos categore multon paranon oidipon, peret adleton. Hegaren tesum parais tes non nemestai prosci mupe pontenai, legoisin et ergoisin plabem feron. Utopio moitum acromios portos, feronte tendi vaccin. Ugares apruot hestemia moitum lugu tutte ferai, alis mutiston, cacos men empolai, cacos tu prosucai felon, cetres omai.
Alertemente tutto tuneros, tahan oge varastan melone genome freno.
Tu poste pante, en tes nomes hostes romantis, tus lugus besudis lugoi,
Eudato mentat, oida dum nome tuni.
ex sumacon te opon te capsotes frenos, categorito tu biglame tutumu,
Uk oid, pagadros, colgratute succoro. Autostot ede domaton et zopera.
Putos su posterentes, et toson de que stormes prosopon, hoste chasemas tegasicu, ponepso tu de tandros infanos, lestas enarges de semes turanidos, et nomis deis andas ugene cacos, drono cupexe dedice uccio froneis.
zum femi se toten de cristai, tu de patem poem des patem de dasceme.
E peites, euce peites, os creme piton andres semna mantin pensas taedina.
Kai nun et autos emitum, bolem afti.
Posontine de detrolaios chronon,
De draci poion ergon ugare nu,
afantos erei tanassimo cheromati.
macroi palaioi tamme tretengronoi.
Allucereon antuctanontos escete.
Ariston, stauti, cuca de samen.
Pos hutos, pos saphos eucov datade,
Uk oid, ugami frono, sigam philo.
Fatunic, emisoic sunelte, tas temas ucan potepi laio diactoras.
Lugoimen tad autos osit, igo de su methende cao tauta percusum. Didet. Adelphen ten imen gemis aces?
Arnesis ucenestin hon anis toreis,
De kaine tautaces isum namon.
hane telusa, pantemo comis detai.
Ucanis sume svon igo duan pritos?
En tauta garde cae caos fainei filos.
Ok. De does que hosigo sauto lugoin. Skepsai de tuto proton, et hin andoces acen elebai zum pobosimelon e atrestion heton, gauten sai prepei. Igumen unodautus hemerion of un turane anai malon et turan adran, utavos hosis sofrenin et istatai. Num mengarix su pantanu vobo Ken al Iconoseus e fu opol suton e pati menos kiro hos ala Chrisdeien ke de gala. Num pasicairo, num mi pals es vendetta num hoiseten Chrisonte se calus.
Bullshit!
What?
Wasn't enough for you, was it? Had to tear him down too, take everything he had.
That's not what happened. I'm telling the truth. In this moment, Creon is right. He didn't conspire with Tiresias. Oedipus dreamt it
I
up.
never said he conspired with Tiresias, I just mean that he planned it. Becoming king.
Crown went to your brothers. I know you hate Creon, but you can't just change the past to suit your
My
own.
brothers were children when Oedipus left, barely old enough to rule yet.
No.
He played them. Think about it. Who raised them? When our father left, who brought them up? Taught them? Who ruled for them until they were old enough? He made them compete.
Kept them fighting, always fighting, and then one day he just hands them the city and says, there you go, boys, share it.
What did he think would happen?
You think he...
I bet he had this all planned before they even died. Big, scary edict. Terrify everyone into doing what he says. Cement his place as king. The only thing he didn't plan for was me. Or maybe he did. Maybe he knew exactly what I do and I've fallen right for his plan. Maybe he knew exactly what I do and now he's one step closer to happening because no one else would do it. Would they? Nobody else would go near him.
No one would touch him unless they were family.
It's Mene or me. And she's younger. So I had to protect her, so it had to be me. All played out like a story. Like it was planned by the gods. Just like my father.
What?
I'm a lot more like him than I thought. This whole time, I've been telling myself it was my choice. My choice. I owned it. Mine. I was so determined not to end up like him that I couldn't see what was happening to me.
Oedipus wanted him dead.
What?
There and then. Oedipus wanted Creon killed for his betrayal.
There was no
It
betrayal.
would have ended there.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
How could you let him do this? How could you stand there and support him like that? You're all cowards. Unable to stand up for what's right. Unable to look me in the eye.
You wouldn't understand. You don't know what it's like.
When you've lived your life on the one line of rule, there's only for an outsider.
My father saved you.
From the Sphinx, yes.
Oh, save us in great at first.
But then the plague came.
He destroyed himself trying to help you.
And happiness fell on the city even so.
My mother died.
My brother died. He should have done more from the start.
I don't see Creon doing any better.
You don't understand!
We were sick.
But he did nothing.
He tried his best.
He left it all to Creon. Creon saved
He
us!
put my brothers against each other. He started a civil war.
Creon saved us.
Creon.
Plays you. He plays you like he played my brothers, and look how they ended up.
We won't listen to you. You are a rebel. You inspire
I'm
chaos.
all he's thinking about. The city's only calm because he's focused on me. But what about when this is all over? You're cowards now, while it's happening to you, but what will you do when it happens to you?
But the city isn't home, Antigone. That's the point.
Your trial.
Now?
Now.
Fine.
Just think about it.
Antigone. I am king of Thebes. You cannot even begin to imagine the responsibility that weighs heavy on my shoulders. I carry the people of Thebes, and you, in your childish, girlish, and churlish glory, think you can come in here and sweep the foundation of this very nation.
He tried to rile her
And
up.
rile her up he did.
Kept on going.
Blaming everything on her family, her parents. Antigone didn't deny that.
My fellow Thebans, please hear my words. I know that my family has caused you so much anguish. My father, my brothers, my mother even. And for that, I am truly sorry.
She wasn't wrong.
Fine, they did, but that was in the past.
That's what Antigone said, that Creon had done way worse than her parents.
He played her brothers against each other.
My brothers were children when our father died. Barely old enough to remember their father. But lucky them, Uncle Creon was there to help.
That's what she said, and...
You didn't teach them how to run a government. You didn't teach them how to do anything.
She wasn't wrong.
Not wrong, was it not wrong to offend the king like that? What did she say next?
You are not worthy of your throne. You do not deserve your title.
Yes, and...
You do not want to rule. You only want power. You do not want to be loved or respected. You only want to be feared. Well, I'm not afraid of you, Creon.
She made that clear, didn't she? And what of you, she asked.
Spineless spectators, she called us.
Ready to watch your city burn in exchange for your lives.
Creon got so angry. Enough of this! It is time for you to plead.
I will not.
Plead.
I will not. I am not afraid.
Stop that.
Or what, you're going to put me on trial?
He's guilty, and maybe I'll show
You
mercy.
can't make me do anything.
That was an act of bravery.
Truth and bravery, what now? A martyr too?
Sacrificing her life for the country she loves, determined to die.
No, it wasn't that.
She said so. It wasn't about that.
I'm not going to die here. Do you hear me? Watch me fight. I am not going to die here. I have a feeling that I'm not going to die here.
A fountain of bitterness and hatred on both sides. Antigone claims Creon as a tyrant with no use of power. Creon claims Antigone is a rebel with no thought or respect for the law.
But who's actually correct? What do you think?
Child, I don't think. You're getting ahead of yourself.